Hello, and we are so excited to be visiting INNSiDE Newcastle, part of the Meliá Group. We have come for a very exciting stay as well as some Christmas wreath making, and we can't wait to take you along for the journey with us. We also take the opportunity to speak to Shireen Rowley, part of the management team here at INNSiDE Newcastle, to tell us a little bit about the hotel and its growth since its opening a few years ago. So without further ado, let's take a look around and in good festive spirit, cheers. We are joined by the fabulous Shireen Rowley. How are you doing, Shireen?
I'm very well, thank you, and I hope you are too.
Cheers. Well, we are back at INNSiDE Newcastle.
Yes.
A few weeks ago, or a couple of weeks ago, we had Inside the Bedroom.
Yeah, a marvellous event.
And so it's so great to see INNSiDE Newcastle continuing to really get in tune with the local community and local talent. So from your perspective, what's it like being able to work with the local community?
Oh, it's amazing, yeah. And this is what I really love about the brand, and we very much connect with the local community. So the event that we had inside the bedroom a couple of weeks ago was the first of many to come. It was really unusual to actually see a bedroom converted into such a marvellous space. It was quite a cosy, intimate event. We do lots of different things. So, for example, in the summer, we did our first net walking event. I don't know if you heard about that.
No. Tell us more.
It was amazing, yeah, so different, all about engaging with the local community and making us stand out from the crowd, really. As you're aware, our brand is all about being very much a lifestyle brand.
Yeah.
So instead of doing a networking event, it was netwalking. We got an ex-England football player, Tom, who came and he led the walk, and we took about, I think it was about 15 of us, and we met at Tynemouth and we did a 6-mile walk. And it was lovely that local businesses like the Falcons, Newcastle University, to name but a few, were there, just walking along, engaging, talking about business opposition proposals, etc. outside. So that event was called Bringing Inside Outside, which again was just a little bit quirky, a little bit different.
Brilliant. And it's been a couple of years or so since the hotel has been open.
Yeah.
So think back to when it first opened to where you are now.
Yeah.
What has that journey been like?
Oh my God.
And what has made you smile the most?
Oh my God, all these questions. So what a journey, where can I begin? So I don't know if you're aware, but this building used to be the old BT building. And look where we are now. You know, firmly believe we are the best hotel in Newcastle. We're the newest, we're the most different, extremely lifestyle, and we have obviously the privilege of working with such an amazing food and beverage partner, Gino D'Acampo Restaraunt, where we're sat now. And you know what was hard was, God, I was brought on board to help open the hotel from a sales perspective. So my role was clean sheet of paper. You go out and get the guests from lots of different segments, but can you imagine doing that in the middle of COVID?
Yeah.
It was extremely hard. So I think, surrounded by a very tenacious team, we got there in the end. But I remember having a little black book of old customers, ringing them saying, come on down to the hotel, I've got this marvellous, beautiful product to show you, with the backdrop of the time. Meliá Hotels is just an amazing brand to work for, and they were like, oh, I haven't got a job, or I'm working from a back office. So it was fairly problematic, like with the whole of the rest of the hotels where we are. But now, you know, we get all the Premier Division, most of the Premier Division football teams staying with us. We're tapping into the rugby scene. The corporates, the top 10 corporates now stay with us. We're just branching out. So we actually at the moment are leading the game in our Newcastle competitive set with that ADR. So ADR is average room rate as well. So we must be doing something right.
And you have got that long-term commitment to sustainability. So
totally, yeah.
So how important is that more now for you?
Yeah, it's key. So what I'm noticing, so I tender for a lot of business. It's called RFPs with big global companies like Axel Nobel, Sage, and sustainability is one of the most important things. I don't know if you're aware of this, but we are sustainably the best hotel group chain in the whole of the world. So obviously that really helps us when we're trying to win business, secure business, and win business and retain business as well.
Come on in. So we are in the studio river view room here at my stay at INNSiDE Newcastle. As you can see, it's a beautiful room. You've got that really quirky telephone over there. You've got the yoga mat, which I'll try and do my best yoga moves in the morning, maybe, depending. And then you've got the really lovely fresh linen over here, and yeah, it's a really cute room, and already it feels like that homely, welcoming feeling, especially if you've had a long journey to get to Newcastle and you just want to have some quality downtime, some quality you time. And you've got such gorgeous views where you can see the city all lit up with the hustle and bustle going on the quayside, which is always brimming with life. A coffee machine with the very quirky coffee cups or cappuccino cups, and then you've got a nicely stocked fridge which comes with complimentary drinks as well. So after a little bit of relaxation time, we're gonna head over to the wreath making, and which will be interesting in itself. Whether that goes well, we don't know, but I'll give it my best shot. But all we can say for now is to get us into the festive spirit. Ho ho ho. So as you can see, I've got my Christmas jumper on, feeling festive already, and we're about to begin the wreath making activity, which is part of our inclusive experience here at the INNSiDE Newcastle visit. So we cannot wait to get a little bit creative, and hopefully the wreath making goes well, and you never know, there may be a future business venture in the making. So when you are part of the Meliá family, what kind of things drive that ambition and drive?
Yeah, I always say, one hotel next door to another hotel, there's probably no difference. It's the people, it's the team you recruit from within. In fact, when I was being interviewed by Scott, who's my boss, who's the UK Director of Sales, I said to him, you are going to recruit people with big sunny personalities, and he said, oh, absolutely. And it's the team, it's the staff, it's the ambition, and the loveliness, people with nice, kind, nurturing personalities, and that's, I do believe, makes us stand out from the crowd as well.
And because we used to have, well, especially during COVID, we had this new phrase of staycation.
Yeah.
So now that more and more people are coming to INNSiDE Newcastle, even as a treat for themselves,
yes.
What must that feel like for you?
Oh, it's amazing. In fact, during COVID, because there's no corporates, people were coming to us. Local people from Newcastle were coming to stay with their families, with their dogs. They'd saved all this money, they couldn't spend it, and they were choosing to spend their money with us. And it's just such a lovely feeling. Word has, we've grown so much. We've created the demand in Newcastle. So when people, whether it be from a business or or leisure perspective, we call it pleasure in our world. They want to come and stay with us because they know that we're value for money. They're going to get exceptionally good customer service and views to die for.
Shireen, it's been fantastic speaking to you. So, for anyone who's yet to discover the magic of INNSiDE Newcastle, or just inside the INNSiDE group altogether, what would you like to say to them to kind of like give them that extra step forward?
Step forward, I'd say, well, if you're looking for new, creative, more of a sort of lifestyle hotel, then certainly, and we're a very fast expanding chain. We're part of a brand within Meliá, and because of the success of INNSiDE, I do believe that we'll see more INNSiDEs over the next 5 years. There's going to be a massive growth plan.
Good, well, fantastic, and thank you once again.
Thank you very much. Lovely to have you here.
So, having had a couple of hours working on some exciting wreath making, we head over to the Gino D'Acampo Restaraunt, which is on site at the hotel, and we cannot wait to experience some exceptional cuisine. So I hope you're hungry as much as we are. So let's dig in and bon appetit. Stay at INNSiDE Newcastle has come to an end. Had an amazing evening last night with the wreath making and fantastic dinner at Gino's restaurant, which is on site, and had a amazing night's stay in a very comfortable bed and breakfast. And what I like about INNSiDE Newcastle is that it's got a late checkout as well, so you've got a nice casual end to a fantastic stay. I can't wait to come back again, and a huge thank you once again to the INNSiDE Newcastle team for an amazing time. If you haven't checked out the location, then be sure to do. It's one of the best experiences you'll ever have. It's situated right on the quayside here in the heart of Newcastle. So all you need to do is get booking, and I hope you yourself get to enjoy some amazing memories when you book yourself a nice little getaway to INNSiDE Newcastle or any of their other fantastic locations. Until next time, take care, and long may the adventures continue.